Stonehong Games, up here. Thank you for visiting the stream. I'm just gonna be doing some brainstorming of what we talked about. You can see here, kind of where I started off, sort of getting the imagination going, and then I kind of wanted to clarify things, so I restarted it. And I'll probably restart it a few more times, and then I'll do a trial run for the final, and let me know if the music is too loud. Yeah, I like this concept of the possessed house. I'm gonna make it. No, that's perfect. I'm gonna make it more stony because in the description it says there's stone, so I'm gonna add the stone and stuff. I'm just kind of doing the kind of an. I want to, you know, I want it to look a little crazy. Um, like the architecture, maybe there was like a lot of add-ons throughout the years. It's just like this sort of half I can't say it, dilapidated house, but structurally sound. So I'm trying to go along with the lore and make it fun. I think this is fairly compelling. I like it's dynamic. It's like bigger at the top, bigger at the bottom, kind of skinny in the middle. I think it plays well visually. In the final, um, I know it said that the building was in among ruins, right? It's like in an old town. I can add in, add in some structures that are sort of falling apart around it. I always have a can't. Yeah, the shape is good. It stands out like yes, said. Yep. But yeah, I got some French, some fancy French paper for that my mom gave me. I haven't been because I'm dog watching right now to make some extra money. I've been I haven't been able to like leave the house for too long, so I can't go to Peru. Oh fuck! I shouldn't have said. I'm doxing myself. Anyway, I haven't been able to leave the house for too long to go get paper. Like the paper I really like, I ran out of it. So, but this is actually like really good. It's kind of like more cardboardy. It's like a lot of a tougher material. It seems like it's not as soft as the other paper, which kind of forces you to render slowly. But it kind of creates a nice effect, like the other picture I drew. The demon you see in the upper left was drawn on that paper. It has like this really interesting texture to it, and it has the same brownish tone. You live in South. Yeah, yeah. I know. I'm so stupid. Like I literally just doxed my. Whatever. Yeah, no. I live in South. Oops. That's where all the good paper is. I'm kind of trying to make the windows a little smaller to give the perception that there's more, like it's a bigger structure. I'm gonna try and play with some windows and um, I've always wondered about your paper. You get such interesting texture in your work. I have one of the renowned pictures above my desk. You know, this paper is actually more interesting. It's harder. It's not as soft, but it's got like this. I don't know. It's got like this. It's got almost a 3D imprinted texture on it, and I really like working with it. It's the same brown tone, like a light brown, but it's got more of a texture to it, and it's really enjoyable to work with actually. By the way, the reason I'm able to play music on the stream is because it's all video game soundtracks. I'm not sure how like I know people do it and you can do it, so I also have some AI generated music that I pay for. Sometimes I'll play that playlist. I feel like watching somebody draw for like because I do like 3 hour streams daily. Like I already did my daily stream. I'm just doing this because I'm like, well, I might as well stream while I'm just sort of tinkering with ideas. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the music thing. I feel like it'd be kind of boring to. But I've seen channels that have quite a bit of. It's all good. Avoid Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo does not mess around. YouTube is kind of hard to get monetized in, though. I'm at almost 1,000 hours of watch time, and I need 4,000 a year, basically. So I would need a good, probably I don't know, 5 or 6 people watching me like consistently. Like I need to get the population up of people that are interested, to like watch fairly consistently to get my watch hours high enough to get like basic monetization. Um, I feel like I've always wanted to kind of do YouTube more seriously. I just like couldn't find my niche. Like I would upload random videos like now and then, and I tried video gaming, and it got boring. And I'm like, well, I might as well just do this since I'm pretty good at it, and I can draw for hours and hours. So when I do the final, I'll add in what times you stream it. I can get me and my another daily during the week for sure. The thing is that's the issue. Is like I work with my parents on their business, so sometimes work comes sporadically. So I just have to do my stream kind of whenever I can shoehorn it into the day. But I try to do a daily stream, so don't worry about like visiting it. If you see it and you want to watch it, that's fine. It's hard for me to have a standard time right now, so I just do it when I can. But I have been consistent for almost a month now. I've done a daily stream for almost a month, and you can definitely tell like the subscribership goes up when you do YouTube consistently. Oh yeah, this spirit, can it separate itself from the house and go to other areas? Because I know it's not the house. It like possesses the houses, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm going to add in like the lure bait people, the the ghost or whatever, the spirits that help invite people into the house. So that's gonna be added in. I'm thinking maybe like an old woman standing among the ruins, like kind of calling people over to her with like a basket of apples or something along those lines. That's sort of what flashed through my mind when I thought of that. If you have any ideas on that, you can It is a swamp with fruit trees in the above ground, so some apples are great. It is a swamp with fruit trees in the above ground, so some apples are great. The location, I thought this building stood in the old town amongst like inside of buildings, or is the town in the swamp? I must have missed that part. I don't want to make the lure people the spirits that lure people. I don't want to make them look scary because they're supposed to be not right. Like they're trying to lure people in. I have this tendency to lean right into like drawing things really evilly, and so I gotta like think it, the area this creature is in the far above ground is beneath a swamp. Oh, uh, Melik Kincaid, looking good, Eerie. Thanks for working on our stuff. It's looking excellent. Oh, thank you, Melik Kincaid. Yeah, I'm just. This is more of design phase where I just sort of brainstorm and then I'll show you the kind of where I started off. I did a quick sketch of kind of the direction I wanted to go into, and then obviously little bit of an improvement there, and then the final will be on sort of a professional paper done very slowly and meticulously to kind of get all the detail in there. But yeah, streaming has been awesome because it turns drawing into not a single player experience where you're just isolated for hours in your house. So it's been pretty fun. And I believe in the description it also stated that all the windows are boarded up. So I'll kind of do that, like do little representations of boards being there. Yeah, now that I'm technically unemployed, I can crank out work way faster. So between drawing, dog watching, and all doing all this stuff, I should be able to and working with my parents on their business. Your mom's she does. It's become more. She just like puts dots at like she does like she let's say yes, but she's not like traditional. It's more like she'll draw like a flower. I don't know. It's we'll put down yes for that one. She does still do it, but like I said, she mostly does her online business thing now. So it's like it's become um that's what she you know, and I help her out with that to make a little bit of extra money for myself too. But it's the thing I feared is like staying at work. Like I made pretty good money in manufacturing, and I was like afraid of the soul trap because I was making better and better money, and I just realized like I went to this other factory in a different town, and I was making really good money, and I'm like, dude, I hate my life. Like I just hate every second of it. I can't be here anymore. And I just quit and I told them I'm like I'm really sorry. I really thought leaving the one place for this place would be better. But and I had full intentions of working there forever basically, but I'm like, no, I gotta head out, sorry. Like I gotta go back to drawing somehow, some way. I need to figure out a way to survive with not going getting in a vehicle every morning and getting on the highway. Should I put like fog around it? Should I, when I do the final shoot, do you want like a layer of fog? I just thought of that. Maybe like a layer of fog would kind of add to the immersion. I think the spirits will be enough of the fog element. I'll leave that up to your expertise. Okay. It's also good to do stuff like this for Instagram because I can post this in my stories to keep the community engaged. Honestly, there's some of my older work that I was going through on Instagram that I was doing. I think I was working with my buddy for their D&D thing, and I was drawing so much that honestly, there's some pictures that are so good that I don't think I've reached that same level. But at the time, I was drawing a lot, and I'm trying to get back to that level. I mean, there's some works I did that I'm just like they're just sort of shockingly good, but I couldn't see it at the time, and I'm trying to kind of get back to that level. Um, there there were just some works that were sort of above what I've been able to do, but when you work a lot, I just didn't have the energy to kind of mentally submerge myself as much. I think when I start the final version, I'll start it off stream, and then when I get the basic layout done, I'll do the rendering on stream because I really like to lay out the ideas without the stream, so I can like really focus. And but I don't mind doing like sketching and stuff. I do have a little bit of fear that AI will just kind of kill all these kind of jobs, though. If I'm being honest, it seems like it's a matter of time before being an artist becomes sort of, unless you have like a really big name already and people just want your work for whatever, it'll be basically impossible because nobody new is going to want to deal with the hassle of working with artists, all the logistics, and like when you can just kind of, if the prompt gets improved to the point where things are, you can reliably create what you want in seconds, then it's going to be GG for. I hope not something special about doing it this way. Yeah, I feel like there is a little bit of a soul thing. Like it's more like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't. It's a little bit disturbing how good the AI stuff is getting. Now I think the issue now is basically the bottleneck is that um the bottleneck right now is that you can't reliably create what you want, and so if a customer asks an AI prompt just for something, it's like, I mean, I don't know. It just I also hope that there's I think it's just going to become tougher basically. I want this roof to show a little bit of aging. I'm gonna compress that a little bit so it looks like it's kind of the wood has aged and it's sort of bending in the middle from the weight. And that looks a little bit more alive. I really need to find a way to stabilize my camera. It's attached to my desk, that's why it shakes every time I start shading. If I render this out enough, I might just put it down as a post and just say this is like prototyping for the final. Because I actually really am enjoying this house. It's very weird and scary and charming, somewhat. This is looking really good, so 100% agree with that. Thank you. I'm gonna play the Frostpunk 2. A little bit of Frostpunk 2 ambience. It's got a little bit of a darker vibe to it. I enjoy it. I will be right back in 30 seconds. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to render it out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna stop streaming for tonight, and then so I can get started on the actual version of this on the tone paper and stuff. And once I get about 25 or 50% into that, then I'll start streaming again, probably tomorrow. But yeah, like I'm really happy with this. And I'm gonna start now. While now that I'm nice and warmed up and not too tired, I can like get this on the real version of it. Cool, man. Have a good night. Great, excited to see it come full circle. Thank you, man. I'm gonna go for tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna start working on it now. But when I do the actual work, I need to not have the streaming go on. I need to like really focus and kind of get things in shape. And then yeah. Anyway, I'm probably gonna post this as a post on Instagram. I think it's good enough. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll stream every single day.